Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 217. Today is Tuesday. It is May the 21st. It's a 2 for Tuesday. I don't think I'm getting any tacos today, but that's okay. I'm happy to be here. I'm honored and humbled that you're here. And like last night, I had a situation where somebody approached me and said, "Hey, you got a second?" I'm like, "Sure, what's up?" Like, "Hey, I've been watching your videos." I'm like, "You have?" And it was humbling, right? Like, it's one thing when somebody calls or sends you a text, but when you see somebody, and there was a moment there, I was like a little anxious, but I don't know, I love it. It's quite the moment. Anyway, obviously I'm busy, so are you. So let's get to work. First things first. Still the realist. I'm also happy, right? Yesterday on my way down here, was able to make some phone calls, catch up with some people. One of them was my boy Nuke, and I think I shared this with you guys a couple weeks ago. Now when I call Nuke, he sorry, he that's his new thing. He, instead of saying "How are you," he says "Are you happy?" And it's a pattern interrupt, and it interrupted. I was like, thought about it. I'm like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am happy. And now that I say that I'm happy, I'm even happier. So just I'm happy. Hope you're happy too. My thank yous, got a couple for you today. Number one, I'm thankful that yesterday when I drove down here, I was very anxious because all day Sunday they were talking about this storm was going to pop up. You know, it was going to go a line of storms from Kansas all the way down to Texas, which just so happened to be about the area that I was driving through. And luckily, once I got past, there was off and on some rain up in Oklahoma City. But then that passed and, smooth sailing. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the hotel we're staying in. This thing is nice, brand new, right? And then I'm also thankful that NFL OTAs have started, organized team activities. So NFL is practicing again. That makes me happy. So on to what I want to talk about. I was thinking about this yesterday, again, on the way down here. And then some of the just watching the Curry brothers go back and forth really got me thinking about what is our most important ability, right? And I don't know if I've said it on here before, but I've heard it, and so I'm repeating it. But it's this, that our most important ability is dependability, right? Can people depend on us? Do they know we're going to show up and bring it every single day? And so two things got me thinking about this, the finals and then the conversation about Magic Johnson leaving the Lakers under nefarious, a lot of drama there. And so, the storyline coming out of the Lakers camp was that, Magic resigned because Rob Pelinka, who's now the general manager, was always talking smack because Magic was never there. He wasn't dependable. And not necessarily that it wasn't that he was lazy, it was that he had other interests that kept him from doing that job. But he wasn't dependable. You didn't know when he was going to be there, how long he was going to be there, all of these things. And that job requires somebody who grinds, somebody who's there every single day. The other thing that got me thinking about dependability and, can people trust you can they trust you? Was the Curry brothers, right? And so, last night, if you weren't paying attention, the Golden State Warriors won, going to the fifth straight finals. It's impressive, right? Dependability. There's nothing more dependable than that. You go into the finals every single year. But then you had the Curry brothers playing each other. And Seth Curry, the younger brother, the one who's not as famous, the one who's simply an all-star, right? Think about that for a second, right? Put that in perspective. You're Seth Curry and you've worked your tail off to make it to the NBA and you're an all-star. And then you play against your brother and you get outscored 29-3 over the course of a series, 29-3. And I was shocked by that. I didn't realize the delta was that much. But then I started thinking about it. It makes sense because if you compare those two, and I had explained this to people who asked me the difference. Seth Curry, right? He's really good. He's good enough to make an NBA basketball team. He's good enough to be a starter, a contributor on one of the four final teams in the NBA. However, when you think about him, he'll have moments of greatness, right? Like he'll have a 5-minute stretch where he gets hot, takes over a game, just and influences the game. A tremendous basketball player. However, you can't depend on him to play like that all game, every game. Whereas his brother, Steph Curry, who's going to go down as NBA all timer, Hall of Famer, he's going to be inside that room inside the Hall of Fame, like the special people inside the special place. And when you think about Steph Curry, like it's not a moment of greatness, it is a career of greatness. Like you can depend, not only is he going to show up unless he's hurt, even when he's hurt, he's great. And that's the difference, right? And that's the difference. Like if we want success, we have to be dependent at that level. Now, obviously, most of us don't have the talent to go to the NBA and play like that and ball out, but we have the talent to do other things. And, it was fun. I walked in last night and somebody walked up there like, "Hey, Dad," or "Hey, Rob, how are you doing with your being the greatest dad of all time?" I'm like, killing it, dependable, right? That's what I thought about. It's like my kids know they can depend on me. They know that I'm going to bring it for them when I'm there, and I don't think there's a more important ability that any of us have that we need to demonstrate to those around us that you can depend on me. Speaking of dependent on me, I'll be back here tomorrow. I appreciate you guys showing up. I love it. I think we're done for the day. So hands up, peace out. We are better together. Appreciate you stopping by and hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.